The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. We advise you to check the episode description for any other specific content warnings. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you to take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table and, through video call, play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. Together, we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you, wherever you are, as if you're part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and, through video call, to play Dungeons and Dragons. I am Con Riley. I am your GM, your DM, your friend. My pronouns are they, them. My handles to follow me on the social medias are at Kryles, or Kryles_. You'll probably see a picture of me and find me. My fun fact is my first dice set was opaque green.
Oh, that's fun. I like
So
it.
let's move on to our dicey friends. Let's go around and meet our players today, starting with Lexi May.
Hello, my name is Lexi May Hunter. I use she, her pronouns. I play One, the human artificer, who also uses she, her pronouns. You can find me on Be Real with Lexi May I Help You, or on Instagram with Lexi May Hunter. I think my first dice set was like a peach color that like my one friend gave to me. I never really used it. Oh, God. See, that's why I'm like, this isn't a good fact because I don't remember. Because the next set of dice was the ones that we bought together.
Hi, I'm Andrew. My pronouns are he, him. I play Wash. My fun fact is, I guess the first set of dice I had came with the Lord of the Rings Risk board game.
Oh, yes!
Hi. My name is Sydney. My pronouns are she, her, as are my characters, Codex, fighter, sorcerer, don't worry about it. My first set of dice was actually random, like, jumble of multiple incomplete sets that was given to me by my college roommate's dad. Because he found out that I play D&D, and he was like, oh my god, I used to play D&D when I was a kid, and we talked about it for a while, because he used to drive me into work and stuff like that. He was very cool. His name is Steve. Hi, Steve. But yeah, he gave me, like, a bunch of dice, and I still use them, and I still have them in my little side bag when I'm not using my fancy stuff.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I play Isabella Ballador, Tiefling Paladin Bard of the group. Fun fact about dice is that these are my first set. Blue. They're very nice.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play Terrence Astanis, and my
Resident Rat Boy.
Oh, I was gonna give you a break, but you said it, so it's fine. But yeah.
I live in eternal suffering.
My pronouns are they, them. Terrence's are he, they, and my
Resident Rat Boy.
My pronouns are rats.
Yeah, the rats.
Rat self. Yeah. My first set of dice they were like purpley, speckly, from like one of those big chests that if you go into like a game store, you have like a big chest you could just reach in there. And we spent a really, really long time trying to find ones that mostly matched.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I don't know where those ones are. They're probably somewhere when we moved. I got a lot of them jumbled around, but I have one of my other first sets of dice here. This was like my first matching set, these orange ones, and I'm using them for Terrence again. So
they were for Nova, yeah.
They were for Nova because they look like fire, but now
Appropriate.
they're for Terrence because they look like the serum.
Orange Crush, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Loves Fago.
Don't you wanna? Hey everybody, I'm Heather Lore. I play Shay Erebos, and my first dice set was steampunk. It was like black with white little etchings of like steampunk gears on it.
Oh,
It
nice.
was very
Cool.
fun. Yeah, and you can find me anywhere on social media at Land of Lore.
And of course, you can follow us everywhere at TTIYDND. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, podcast places. Sorry, my brain went crazy. We should, by this point, have a wiki up for a good amount of stuff, which is you can find on there. But yeah, with that, let's get into the recap of what happened last time on The Table is Yours.
What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
As Wash and Codex watched, Balthazar murdered innocent people. Cranar pooled the blood together as Balthazar summoned it into a chalice on the table in front of Wash and Codex. The pair ended up telling Balthazar everything that had just happened. Me killing Wash while being possessed by Othamir, Willow dying, etc. He told them he knew we were working with Fiara and what her plan was. Then he started going on and on about wishes. He believed the Hexaleap, or whatever, was wished into Codex way back when. He also told Codex that she could make a wish on the chalice using the blood of innocent people. She initially declined, but he was pretty adamant, so then she tried to wish back everyone who died at graduation, which didn't work. He laughed in her face and said you couldn't use wishes to bring back people if their blood was used in a wish. Whatever. Codex refused to make another wish, so for some reason Balthazar wished Willow back. He wanted to work with Codex and considered that a sign of good faith. But like a smart person, she said absolutely no. He got annoyed and threw Wash and Codex and Willow out of the mansion as he vanished. My crew got there just in time to see them lying outside, Wash on death's door. I healed him a bit, and Shay grabbed the unconscious Willow from the ground. We tried to find Balthazar, but couldn't, and the people he'd sacrificed were, well, they looked like they died a long time ago, and the mansion was dusty as fuck, which didn't make sense. So we left. Fiara wondered why Codex had a Demarta sigiled piece of jewelry, Terrence confronted Shay about sending Terry in to kill Rush. Everyone had a wonderful walk back to our keep. Casimir showed up, and we had a nice little round table discussion where Codex shared everything except the Hexaleap confab with us, and then Fiara freaked out and realized that she had wished her siblings to be vampires by accident as they left Ponte on some bird bath in front of some guy who was also making a wish and saying that more people should live in the light of the fair father. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the Demartas hate the Tidethorns. But yeah, after her not so fun revelation, we chatted about blood and how we should find some of the bats Balthazar had mentioned to Codex and Wash. Oh, the joys of being a fated fucking fate.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of them.
Well, your butt was out the whole time, so you know.
With that, the conversation kind of wraps of Fiara kind of telling you that's what, or well, Kaz saying Fiara's asking, basically to you know, find out about these vats and stop what Balthazar are doing, and then the other main goal is somehow knock out Balthazar and give him to Fiara, however that's possible. But with that, she probably returns to Issa's room with Kaz's help and grabs Willow before they teleport out.
Right, I'm gonna take a bath.
Careful. Don't do it.
Don't go in there!
Everyone who goes back. Do you need us to see some ghosts right now?
It's just like, yeah.
Is there a forge or an armory in this area?
There is in the little like holding room that is before where the door to the treasury in the basement is. It is a place that could either be a place where you hold, like, if you had animals, you could hold them there. You could make that an armory, but it is again, desolate. Because you have yet to, I know you've only been here for a couple days, but you have yet to hire anybody.
Yep.
Or buy things for your keep.
Except for...
I was gonna say my move would be to, like, go count the money and then hopefully, like, at some point we could hire and / buy a few things for everyone.
Yeah. I think we should talk to Kaz about just, like, being in charge of the hiring, since I feel like we're going to keep running around doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I was, like, honestly, I was gonna call Kaz and just be like, can you just, like...
Yeah.
Because I know, originally he was like, I don't, you know, you might not trust us or whatever, and it's like, honestly, it doesn't fucking matter anymore because everyone just keeps coming into our keep. So just hire people that do their job. Like, it doesn't matter.
Love it.
Do you want to say you asked Kaz before they teleported out?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Kaz, can you just hire some people for the keep? I mean, we're kind of focused on other things, and I trust you, so can you just do that?
Sure. Do you know exactly what you need? Like, would you like a chef? Would you like a housekeeper?
Yeah, I think 2 housekeepers and like someone who runs errands, like goes shopping. I think we can cook for ourselves. It's just more we don't have time to go get the food.
An errand boy, a chef, a housekeeper. Would you like guards at all?
No.
Okay.
We might need a gardener, landscaper, something. I don't know how to take care of
Okay.
that. Yes.
Yeah, I guess landscaper too. Anything else that anyone?
Gardener, I hardly know it.
Please zoom in on that.
I will.
Yeesh.
Terrence is defeated. He doesn't know anything about hiring help.
I guess Terrence isn't going to be the chef then.
All right. Well, then I'll hire those 4 things,
Thanks.
and then Casimir will go to Fiara, who is with Willow, and they will teleport out.
Then I'll probably go to that place that could be a stable / armory / that, just to, like, see it.
Yeah, literally, it's probably. I mean, you weren't there, but for Wash, it's like wherever they held you is what that place is in a different manner. Again, these manners in the keep aren't too weirdly different design because it's probably the same
Cookie
design.
cutter manners.
No, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know, it's like you'd be like the thing they're building over there is made by the same people who are designing this thing, so it's gonna look similar.
Yeah.
I kind of go and I look at this area and kind of think to myself, I'm like, noted, I'll talk to Issa maybe about making this like an armory / getting stuff so I can help us build things. And then realize that I finally have a woman to myself.
At least I said a woman to myself.
I did too, yeah. I
A
was like,
woman
you have a
to
woman
myself.
yourself.
A
Oh,
woman of my
shit.
own. Hey, Chartreuse, can you show up for a second?
Of course I can.
It's been a hectic few days. I've been thinking about a few things. I think we could use a wish to make what we wanted, but it seems boring and not replicable.
If you're just gonna wish your way out of a promise to me, then I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah. Also, you know anything about seeing ghosts?
Do I know anything about seeing ghosts?
Like people who are touched with the ability to see ghosts, and also their ability to leap into shadows.
I know people who can do those things, but not necessarily in tandem.
And people who are from the Grove.
You're asking a lot of questions. When
I'm asking about Shay.
Do I know anything about the Shedak Kai that is with you?
Yes.
No.
Is there any way that we could find out information about them?
I'm sure there is ways you could find out, kitten.
And she doesn't want to talk to me very often.
As much as I am in a strange way, benefactor to you, I am not your housemate. The fun part is you figuring out how to do these things.
I know, I was hoping that you had some help.
I'm sure I could do it, but I don't wish to.
Mm.
As much as I love to see you thrive and be able to achieve what you do, I am more than just a friend to you. I do have other things I accomplish. My world does not revolve around you, unfortunately. Ouch. Doesn't mean I don't love to see it turn when you're there.
Yeah, I think I'm just struggling a little bit. We've been busy a lot and I haven't been able to sit. I think yeah, she kind of like sees that face. She's also probably like the armor is off at this point too. It's like,
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you. I think I've just been feeling less than stellar lately.
No bother, but stellar is a state of mind. If you want to be stellar, then be stellar. I know you can do it.
She kind of probably like centers herself for a while when she's saying that. Probably honestly, like you can see that she's like a little welling up.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry I called on you just to want things from you.
No need to be sorry. That's always nice to say hello.
Well, hi.
Hi.
I haven't made a lot of progress. I was probably going to go talk to Terrence pretty soon about it.
Terrence is
As long as it's completed before your last breath touches this world, I don't care.
Fair enough.
And if it doesn't ever work, then womp womp.
Womp womp. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm a little overwhelmed. We're trying to trap a vampire to harvest blood to... Yeah, it's a lot. I'm sorry I'm unloading on you. I just don't have a lot of people to unload on.
Again, not a problem. No need to be sorry, but maybe you should make some friends.
Oh.
You are a catch. If you need me to unload on, sure, but I just don't want you. She probably like touches like the base of your chin. Like, I don't want you to be disappointed if I'm busy and can't help every time.
Fair enough.
But you got it, and she kind of like just like boops your nose.
Well, I hope everything's going well for you.
Oh, things are always going well for me ever since, well, it doesn't really matter my story, but things have been going well for a very long time for me.
Well, that's good. It's just, like, I don't know, I'm not used to talking to people for this long. I usually get told to shoo off eventually. I'm probably just gonna go talk to Issa to try to figure out to make this a forge so I can... don't know what to say that is like things you care about versus what you don't care about. I feel like I'm
I
taking
care about
up...
anything you say.
Oh my god, that's so hard to deal with. It's easier when they're in definitives. I don't know, I feel like I'm taking up your time.
No. I wouldn't come if I didn't have the time to.
Are you like always watching me?
No.
Okay, interesting.
Not every interaction is a type of purchase.
I know, I'm not used to them.
Sometimes interactions can just be nice even if nothing's gotten out of them other than being nice. There doesn't have to be a reward for every interaction.
You want to see this cool thing I taught V2 how to do?
Sure.
I don't want to say that's where you're gonna go.
Yes, that's adorable.
Wash.
Hi.
You go to the bathhouse. Anything you want to do in there?
I'm gonna take a bath, smoke a cigarette, and try to feel clean.
Cool. Yeah. You just kind of go to the bathhouse and just like have a time in the bathhouse. Nothing extra, like nothing supernatural happens.
Fucking liars.
You walk out, a ghost is following
It's
you
very,
the whole time.
it's very Yeah, it's very relaxing. The only problem is you can feel the warm water is getting a little tepid, so you probably need somebody to be in charge.
Yeah, I'll fill it up again.
Wait, can't you do something like fire-wise
Fire?
to make it hot?
You know, like Timon.
Not really.
No, Pumbaa. Sorry, Pumbaa. Issa, you doing anything?
I think she's just swinging her great axe in the courtyard. Like she's just exercising.
Okay. All right, Codex, where you going?
Yeah, I have a question. So, with how quote-unquote modern the city is, I would assume there are places where you can have people cast sending for you?
Yeah, you have to pay him.
Yeah, would I know how much, as someone who works in mail delivery, would I know how much sending costs?
Give me 2 seconds, because this is a great question that I have not had to deal with until right now.
That's really just a phone.
Yeah, it's literally just a phone, but you know.
Or what? You're just paying the people, like those women who used to...
Operator.
with the board.
Operator.
Hold, please.
How can I connect your call?
Patching you through.
I just want to make sure I have enough money before I like show up and I'm like, hi.
Sending would cost somewhere between 100 and 150. Most likely 150. Because it's like a wizard. It's like almost like you're trying to do like a wizard putting the spell in. It's 50 gold per level.
If that's the case, then I have to go talk to Issa first.
To get more money?
I just like Issa's swinging her axe in the courtyard, and everyone is starting to come to her, and they're all like, "We need money."
No, yeah, she probably just comes and finds you and kind of stands off to the side, giving you an...
Unless you want to look for like a kindly wizard on the street.
No, I don't want to take my chances. Hi, Issa.
Hey.
So, we haven't gotten paid. No. Surprise, surprise. Can I borrow, like, 60 gold from the safe?
For what? She's already walking. I'm already walking towards the treasury. I'm like, for what? I'm like, gonna go get you 60 gold.
I just want to get in contact with, my friends from college and just make sure that everything's going down okay, because Rhea's dad was kind of involved in the Verano stuff a little bit.
Who's Rhea?
Professor Thassel's daughter. One of my best friends.
Okay. Do I, like, think this is a lie at all, or do I...
I don't know, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna give Codex the money anyway, but she does want to know.
Roll insight.
11.
I got a 15 on my deception because I have advantage now.
Okay. You just
Codex
need
hasn't
6.
really, Codex hasn't really forthrightly lied. Like when she does, you can tell. So it's like, just 60 should cover it.
Okay. Do you need anyone to go with you? Because you were just kidnapped, so I don't know if I feel like we should avoid that.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get kidnapped again. That was a very. I feel like this circumstance of us getting taken, was very. We could kind of see it coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. From what you said, Balthazar is done with you. I can't stop you, but I would like to go with you, even if you probably won't get kidnapped.
I mean, you can come along if you want.
I will come along.
Okay.
I give you this, like, I will fully give you the 60 gold. It's not like I'm holding it. I'm like going.
Yeah, you're like, you will send whatever message I want to send. And she's gotta she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go now before it gets super dark out, and she's just gonna start heading out.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll just follow Codex.
Roll a percentile dice for me.
Me?
Yeah, why not? It's fun. I love being fun.
I got triple zeros.
Oh, that's 100.
That's 100.
Wow,
that's
okay.
really good.
At least
that's
what I
awesome.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you find a place where you're like, I remember delivering something here once, and people really love going here to send messages, I guess. And it's Silly Simon's telesending.
Yes.
And it's kind of like this big yield medieval Bible fucking
Perfect. We're gonna go there. And we go outside.
So yeah, you guys walk into this really fun shop where people are waiting in a line. It looks like they have the what do you call that when it's you take a number?
Q.
Yeah, cute.
They take a Q ticket number.
Deli.
And you see on the other side of this counter at the end, which has all these large blue velvet curtains and blue fucking everything is blue colored and probably glowing baubles of glowing arcane cyan blue with a base of a dark azul blue, just weird magic looking shop. And it's this large tabaxi looking person. He seems to be leopard printed. And he has a blue robe with a big, large blue hat that looks like it would be a wizard's hat, but it doesn't have the top part. And his ears pop through. He's like, yeah, okay, number 5. Okay, let's send it. What do you want to send? And someone's like, I want to send a happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday tomorrow, so if we could go there, and if you could just also have the sending maybe pop out some. Do you have graphics? Oh yeah, we got all type of graphics. We get a heart going out there. We get confetti, and don't worry, that confetti won't explode in their face, but it's fun. And he's like, I could do with one of those. Can you add? He's pointing up at a menu board.
Can I get a number 3? And it says happy birthday message with confetti.
Yeah. He says, can I add the shark fin going around it? Oh, that's weird. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, okay.
It's an inside joke.
And then you just kind of see him go with his fingers when he was doing that. He's touching arcane nothings there. Let's call it 90 gold. Happy birthday, Mom, He's like, okay, that's a little more expensive, but I guess, can I take off the shark? I don't know, you said your mom would love it. You said she loved that shark. Yeah, it's her birthday, yeah, I'll do okay. Okay, 90, and it's can I get it's 1, 2, he's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we're going, okay, we're doing it by gold pieces, okay, sure. And then you're gonna watch, he puts it in this bag, and he kind of goes, it's sent! And he just kind of throws it, just into the back, and you just hear this pew pew, tiny fireworks going off in the back.
Amazing.
All right, next. And that happens for a while.
Yeah, your numbers.
You're probably 8th in line, but if you want to roleplay with Issa in the meantime. Okay.
That's exactly what standing in a queue is like, though, because you're
yeah.
Especially this one.
Yeah, the energy of the magical DMV.
But yeah, so you guys, you walk up to go outside, and I was like, oh, hi! Wait, didn't you used to deliver a lot of my packages?
Yeah, I used to come by here all the time.
Oh, okay. You send a message, or you well, you have no package on you, so you must be sending a message.
Yeah. I actually, I switched jobs, so I'm not going to be delivering anymore here.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, so I assumed I thought you got fired.
No, I was employee of the month, actually.
Oh, well, good for you. I have no employees other than me, so.
Oh, so you're employee of the month every month.
I guess you're right. I should send myself something for next month. Like, so, I'm gonna love that message. I send myself the best messages.
I do have to send a message, and as fun as a lot of these have been,
You're like, where's the super serious dark message?
I apologize for your dead dad.
Yes.
I'm looking for something a little more on the angry side of things.
Your friend cheated on your ex, or cheated on with your ex. I got it. Okay.
No, but this is more of like a business thing.
Oh, you did get fired.
No, it's worse.
You're a rival business, and you're telling them if they don't step off your gig, you're gonna come for their copyright.
Yeah, exactly that vibe, actually.
Yeah, we have that big "I have this copyrighted bitch" message, right? He kind of like scrolls.
This is
through
for
the
Rachel.
He scrolls through it. The arcane menu above him. It's like this big thing. I have it copyrighted bitch. Do you want that? It's only an extra 5 gold actually, because not many people use it. So I thought maybe a sale for it. This big sale.
So, like, how much in total would that be? I think my message is gonna be about 19 words.
19 words. Okay. And he literally goes outside going.
I like to believe that when he's doing that too, like every time his like finger like hits something, it kind of like glimmers.
Yeah, when he does that, it literally is like it's like he touches like these arcane keys, not keys, but like you see like a little circle like wherever he presses, if he's touching like something physical, but it's not. What about was it a copyright bitch? Okay, and 19 words, angry message. Oh, we get a discount for angry. Okay, that'll get me angry. Yeah, how about 80?
Yeah, I can do that.
But if you really want to scare him, I can add this and kind of swipes. You just see this like little arcane animatic of like this this dragon with claws ripping, and it looks like ripping the sky. And you just see what looks like these like 3 like the very common slash like appears there, and it looks like it's right on their shirt, and it will stain. Though I cannot be in charge. I cannot be liable for any stains that then become a legal issue.
Right, yeah, I think that might be a little too much. I think
Too silly? Okay, less silly. There's a board that takes a dookie on your bed. It takes a dookie. It smells. There's no dookie really, but it does smell.
I think that's more silly than the.
Okay. Less silly. Okay.
I think this is good. I think what we're talking about right now is good. I think I just want it to be like short, sweet, punchy, and then it's gone.
Oh, I got one that leaves you a punch, and it feels like you got punched, but you don't have any.
No, I don't think we want to do that.
It's a monkey that hits you.
Oh my god.
No, I think this is good.
Okay, I was gonna say this, but I could add something that you could really, really like. This one, I'll throw it in for free. Maybe, if you want to give poor old silly Simon like 5 more gold, I could throw this one in, which would be we make it that a frog burps and it leaves a bad taste in his mouth, or their mouth, or her mouth.
Here's a question.
24 hours, 5 gold more.
Simon, I think she just wants to send a simple 19-word message.
I think, if anything, can you make the message hot pink?
Oh.
Hot pink? Yeah, and I'll just throw in the frog burp just for free.
You don't have to throw in that.
He grabs out of like these the shelves by him. They're just a bunch of like almost look like coin purses that he just throws it into the bag he's making for your sending message. Sorry. I just think it's fun, and I don't get to do it often.
No exchanges.
No exchanges, sorry.
I'm terrified of magical mail. I just feel like having my regular day and be like, oh.
You're just like a mess.
What does that taste like?
I'm like walking, I'm like, I look so good today.
I'm about to prank all my friends in this game.
I'd be on edge every second of my life. I'd be like, I can't handle another fucking message right now.
I don't want any letters.
Silly Simon is the bane of my existence.
Silly Simon's actually a criminal. He's wanted in 9 precincts.
Silly Simon is the big bad.
He has to move precincts every time he finally gets reported.
I'll just start getting random messages. We're like,
Oh, they're fucking. They look like ransom notes.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, you should have left the house. Just like, get out.
He like swipes over to the color palette thing. He says, "Oh, look at that! Pink is only 5 gold anyway, so 95 or 85, 85.
85, yeah.
Okay, now just speak your message. 19 words."
Okay.
He kind of like holds the little bag that you do see like the frog just in there like
Staring back at you.
yeah, staring back at you.
You stare into the abyss stares back.
It
And
ribbons.
goes ribbit.
If you don't worry about Ralph, he'll be fine. He'll come right back. But just speak right to him like he's your friend, okay? But say what you want to say in your angry way. And if you, I can actually, if you want like a bass lift, I can make it sound really, really scary.
No, I think I'm good. I got this.
Do you have an idea for what the bad taste? What is? I'll just do a bad taste. Ralph, you know the job.
She kind of like glances over at Issa, and she like leans in, and she's like, "Don't make decisions for me. Let me work with you, and we can study the Hex Sleep Codex."
Oh, Codex, why?
And then he kind of like tying it up, and you just like it's like tying it up over Ralph. And there's like kind of like gold string. And what's the time frame we're looking at? Tomorrow?
Right now.
Oh, immediate. Okay. And to the recipient, do you have their zip code?
I have their name.
Okay. Yeah. So you should. It's okay. Well, then I will have to add a bit more because if you're gonna go the full sending route, boring. I will. Then you'll need to kind of like explain this person to me.
Okay.
That'll be a 10 gold extra.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me about him.
Okay. And she'll start like describing. Obviously, she'll start describing Balthazar. She'll also give the name Balthazar de Marta. But she'll describe him as best she can.
Ooh, Ian works with someone related to the Bull of the Naramont Society. What? I don't know her name, buddy. But hey, whoa, whoa.
I work for the post office. We work for the Naramont Society.
Oh, I guess that's true. I have my own mail system. Simon's Mail, as you see.
Yeah, you were like a competitor, kind of, but
Yeah, the thing is,
Fiora wants me dead.
someone already had SM as their thing, so I'm S and M, but it's just Simon's and Mail. S and M, yeah, that's my business.
Right.
You just see a bag that says S and M, and it's like bad taste in your mouth.
S&M always leaves a bad taste in my
really good branding.
We have a big deal on S&M. You can call it the BDSM.
I like how in this universe the public mailing system's enemy is S&M.
It's S&M. It's one man and his shop, and that is the enemy.
You can't keep getting away with this.
He is the FedEx. He is the UPS.
It's so funny because it's like, yeah, we could send this mail through the mail system and it'd be cheaper. It's just like real life, guys.
This is social commentary.
No. Silly Simon is who we all wish to be, though.
True.
Listen, you shouldn't even talk about Amazon. No, just kidding.
Oh god.
Oh,
You know, the Amazon women who punch you in the face and then take your money?
They're all from the wilds.
Yeah, that's
I'll describe fucking Balthazar in as full detail as I can.
And first and last name, that is always a good one. All right, send this over to, because this is like, because he's like holding it like, but he kind of like, he's like, okay, send it to Balthazar Marta. He throws it.
Kisses.
Yes.
Cool. How do replies work?
I made it garlic.
Yummy.
I hate that taste in my mouth. It's a great taste, but in my mouth is a bad taste. Bad. He'll really know you mean that because he'll also have bad garlic-y smelling breath now. It's a good one.
A vampire getting garlic.
All right, well, it is sent. They're gonna be scared in their boots now of you.
Did she pay?
Oh wait, your money. Yeah, 95 gold, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Heather, shut the fuck up.
Never.
Shut the hell up. How much is it?
95 gold.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I hand over 95 gold.
Now you just keep this for your plaque coin, and you'll be all set. And it's just he hands you this blue coin that says S&M on it, and on the back it's a picture of him with his thumb up.
Cool, thanks.
Yep. All right, next.
For the rest of your day.
My mom died, but I'd like to tell my sister it's okay. Can you send a unicorn with it?
Issa, we gotta go. Issa, we gotta go.
Run.
Thank you for shopping at S&M, where chainmail and snippets excite us.
Yeah, she'll just shove the coin in her pouch and turn to leave.
Do I know what a hex leap is? Like, have I ever heard that term?
Nope.
Okay. I think Issa's just walking in silence back to the keep. Codex,
Issa?
I want you to have agency. Like, you can communicate with whoever you want to, and even if that person is an enemy, air quotes. But I do think from my past experience with keeping secrets from the group that maybe the group should know, just so that everyone is safer.
I think in this one circumstance, I disagree. I'm not gonna stop you from telling anybody, but the last few times that I've told people things, they've gotten involved, and then it's gotten dangerous for them.
Yeah, last time I told secrets, Wash died, so I get it. But I think holding on to the secrets might be worse in the long run.
Well, I think I'll find the point where I can tell people, but for now, I don't think it's gonna... I can't foresee it causing any harm.
Talk to a mass murderer. No, I can't see how this could cause any harm.
It was silly Simon, Issa. What harm is that?
That's it.
Yeah, she probably says that, and then you see she kind of like thinks about it for a second. She's like, no, okay, so I understand that he was dangerous. I get all of that, and I understand that we are gonna have to figure out how to do something about him, but I don't think that us just doing what we're planning on doing and then potentially putting a lot more civilians in danger is the only way we can go about this. If I can get any information from him, whether he knows he's giving it to me or not, I can be helpful, and it could be helpful.
Okay, I can't stop you, but can you tell me if he responds? He's dangerous, Codex, so just...
I'm not stupid, Issa. Everybody keeps treating me like I don't know these things. I know!
I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying you know what you're getting into, so...
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What's a hexaleap, Codex?
She probably like trips a little bit and her ears kind of twitch, and she's like, I don't entirely know yet.
I just realized I could have imagined someone being like, why didn't Codex wish to be able to read?
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bring someone back to life or gain the ability to read.
Fucking right. But doesn't tell Wash, so next time there's a lesson, you're like, wow, it worked!
You're such a good teacher!
Hey, Codex.
I will make a burn YouTube account and be like, what an idiot. Should have wished to be able to read.
Dumb
We're our own haters.
Yeah, she probably like looks over at you and she's just like, I'm not entirely sure yet. I will tell you when I'll tell you when I figure it out fully.
Is this something Balthazar said to you?
Yeah.
Do you trust him?
Yes.
About this?
Yes and no. He has... In that circumstance, I can't see any reason to lie.
Okay. I'll be careful.
Yeah, of course.
walk back in silence.
It's really awkward.
It's super awkward. Issa's getting a little angry, but just internally.
All right, science team.
Terrence is gonna look for you, but I don't think he's ever been to the stables or whatever, wherever the fuck you are. So he's like, not like in your room looking for you.
Yeah, you probably eventually could be trying to find Issa.
Oh, she went out. I heard the door close, and I saw them through my window.
Thanks.
Is your helmet back up?
No, she's completely out of it.
I was looking for you, though.
I actually was going to look for you.
Crazy.
So this is good.
She
She definitely like just like
He probably walks by you like towards the rooms like, okay, weirdo, and just keeps like
Whatever,
keeps
weirdo.
going. But like with a smile on his face.
yeah.
Where should we make the science team headquarters?
Well, I was thinking about asking if we could use some of the funds to change the stable area into like an armory or a forgery,
Okay.
and then we could extend it.
I mean, we don't have any horses, so
No,
should be fine.
I wouldn't mind having horses though either.
I wanted to find you because the last time Terry came out, it was really wild, and I wanted to, again, sorry about the gun. I wanted to know what you saw. I think I took 4.
Oh my god. She kind of like was like, oh god. Yeah, you.
And I noticed I'm able to do more when if I take more out without being provoked, it doesn't really do anything. It's just a continuation of being Terry. But when I'm in the process of like being enraged, I guess,
Like when you notice there's a threat.
yeah. The more I take, the more capable I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But also the less in control I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a bad combination also with the inclusion of the diamond.
You seemed to have enough control to the point where you didn't hurt me while we were.
Yeah, but I needed to hurt something.
Hmm.
I remember that feeling.
How do we know that that wasn't the aura of the diamond?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I got pretty close to this point when we fought Ska. Because I hated that guy. But it wasn't anyway. That feeling wasn't nearly as bad. Plus, it was targeted on one person. That loose energy when I didn't have anywhere to go, I didn't know what to do. I just felt like I needed something. That I think would have happened regardless. I needed to hit something, but the anger behind it, I think, was fueled by the diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You heard what Shay said when we were there, but she said she was scared of me. And I don't know. That's something I've never heard before, and it's just not what I wanted from this. Necessarily.
We're playing a dangerous game. You're going to get a little scary sometimes. That's okay.
I don't like feeling out of control, though. I feel like that enough gestures to himself, like, as is.
She's kind of like just staring you down, like kind of like just thinking, processing all the things that you've just said.
He seems distraught. Like, there is something, like, maybe more to this than...
So, the things that I noticed is that you were faster. It seems like your reflexes were more active, and you were stronger. I guess the pros and cons that you have to weigh are, it seems the stronger you get, the less control you have.
Yeah.
And the hardest part is that once you've taken one, your threshold of control drops. So if you think that there's another threat, you might take another and take another. And I'm sure that's not great on your body. You're going to take care of your body, even if it's not for you. You're taking care of that body for us. Okay? Deal?
Deal.
We're a team.
Science team.
Science team.
Well, okay, so first serum equates to just getting big, and if I'm provoked in that time, then I am obviously stronger, I am dumber, but I am more aware. That's like fine. If I take a second one, I feel a little faster. I think I can do more. But that's when, if I come out of it, I am a little more like the first one. If I take a first one and I don't take any more and I just go through the motions and I come out of it, I'm fine. Like my body now is fine. But the second one makes me just a little more tired. The third one is where I start to lose control, depending on the situation. It's like seeing red, almost, depending on what's going on around me. And how, like, cornered I feel, I guess. After that, I don't know. It just, that's when the control feel, like, really goes down. But I haven't been there enough to, like, grasp that.
Maybe you should have tried to adjust the formula before trying again.
Jesus.
For context, Shay has been in the shadows listening to this entire conversation, and I rolled a nat 20 on my stealth, so... She was, like, coming to talk to Terrence, and, like, you two were there, and she's like, nope.
Yeah, you're just, Ferris father, you could have just walked in.
I've been here the whole time, darling.
Okay, so I don't have to re-say anything.
You know, I heard the whole thing. Why don't you try to adjust the formula before trying that again?
I could... The thing is, okay, I've been working on this for not as long as I can remember, but for a very long time. I can try something, but I don't know.
Can you help one? You're very clever.
I can try my best.
It's a very...
Also a question. Do you get a tolerance to this?
That's a good question.
I feel more comfortable after the first one.
Would you be comfortable showing us what goes into it? Maybe I can help you find ingredients. No?
They're like sitting, they're like fidgeting with their hands, and they're like, I can't let it get anywhere. Well, there's part of it that I don't even know everything that is in one of my ingredients.
I see.
And my other resource is something I grow myself. And as far as I'm aware, they're really debating on whether to say this out loud. The only other place to get it is the grove.
I see.
I just got it from somebody else. But,
Someone from the Grove?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
No.
No, they look like, they look scared, but not at all like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know who I got it from, but, I guess it's from there originally. But it was growing in, like, here, this particular thing that I have. So it's like they took like a seed or something, or whatever, and now I have it, and I grow it. But yeah, so I use these things in different ways, but I can try and alter the formula. I just don't know what that would entail. That would be something I would do on my own. Sorry.
Well, my intention here, Terrence, is to help you create a better formula where you, number one, don't get this sort of tired after, and number two, can control yourself better. To contain who you are now a little bit better when you become Terry. Yeah. And since you know this better than anyone, how can we help? Because I, for one, never want to see that again.
Like I was saying earlier, I think the rage and the level of it was only amplified by the diamond. I think that what I would normally get into is going to be a hulkish state like that, but hopefully not as blindly violent. I'll start tweaking it and we can experiment with some stuff and see. I don't know how to have you help me at the moment, but...
Well, I have good contacts on finding very pure ingredients, so you let me know. I got some good plugs. Do you need to make more of it?
Probably. I'm not running low. I have about 20 vials right now, but those can go by pretty quickly, especially if they get broken.
True.
So.
Well, maybe we can watch one. You can take notes. I can observe what you're using from what I recognize, and we can see what we might be able to concoct from there. Unless you have another idea.
It seems that Terrence has hesitancy of us learning the formula because other people have used it or could use it for...
Stolen it.
Or stolen it.
Stolen it and made it into something else. Not that I think that either of you were going to do that, obviously. But we all have things we want to protect. This is all I have. And, I just need full, confidence that this will go nowhere. If I do show you.
Of course. We've both seen what it can do. I don't think we really want to use that in a different way.
I understand needing to keep secrets. Believe me, I do. So, tell us when you're ready.
Okay, I mean, I won't walk you through it, but you can watch. How's that? I won't tell you exactly what I'm doing, but you can look at it while I do it. Is that cool? Because then, then I still have...
Is watching good for you?
How much I'm doing, but you can still see the process?
That sounds good.
Sure enough.
It makes me feel a little better, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to reach into their bag, and it's like a little square about,
A little glass vial.
Little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
Surgery.
But he pulls out this little, it looks like, necklace boxes, how they're, flat and square, but they can be opened. He opens it once, and it, doubles. And then he keeps just opening it and opening it and opening it and opening it until it's, but then at the last, big fold, there's, a chemistry set, as soon as he opens it up.
Does it max out on 7 folds? Because pieces of paper.
Yeah.
He doesn't use magic, but he will purchase a magic item. Yes. But he opens it up and he, pops out the legs and it sets it up. He'll reach into his bag again, and there is this canister. He unscrews it, and inside, when he opens it up, it's, very, Pulp Fiction-esque, it's glowing on the inside.
Nice.
And he'll hand it to Shay. He holds it up and is like, it took a lot for me to get these, and this is the thing that nobody knows about. Really. Minus the thing that I don't even know. But, these are from the Grove. And he holds out the canister, and it is these little fluorescent orange mushrooms. And they grow under a very certain condition, which I can replicate in this tube, and that's how I have them. I found them from somebody else who replicated the environment that they grow in, so I don't know how they got them, but...
I see.
Yeah, and these are what I use, and I dry them and use them in the formula.
So Terrence is just tripping anytime.
Yeah, right?
Pretty much.
So basically drugs.
Basically drugs. I never claimed to not
Not
I'm building a tolerance to drugs. But he'll, on the table, there are some things that already have, liquids in them, and, things that are already, it looks like macerated yams. That's, he'll, you'll see him, strain that maceration, and the mushrooms get, dried out. There are measurements, but it seems like he's done this so many times that, he knows the, quantity without, really checking. He's, been able to do it. He works, like a well-oiled machine that's constantly tweaking. Like he is
Like a Starbucks barista on a Saturday.
yeah, literally. So it's like very methodical, but like he's still like an anxious mess. And I think it's out of habit, but he keeps looking over his shoulders. Like he hasn't really made these in a while. So he's like almost like forgetting himself and like where he is. And having someone watch him is very nerve-wracking. But he pulls out a glass jar that has what looks like a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices.
Nice. That's KFC outside.
And that's what he'll like tap it into a beaker that is like with a hot plate underneath it and stirs it until it dissolves. And then he'll take a dried mushroom, rehydrate it until it gets that like glow, and almost like boil it like a tea until that like tea is glowing, and he'll pour that in the mixture that has the like, for lack of a better word, spice blend, and until it has this like pulsating orange glow to it, and then what are those triangle beakers called? Are they called something in particular?
Probably.
Sorry, at home real scientists, I am not one.
It's a Erlenmeyer flask, isn't it?
I think you're right.
But
Now they're called a Terrence flask.
Right.
Yes.
Because Erlenmeyer
Yes,
doesn't
they
exist. So hold that out and be like, this is the recipe as is. So you see what I mean when it's kind of like, there's like it's difficult to tweak. There are certain, I guess, he like shakes the jar. I guess I could try and tweak the amount of this I put into it, but I feel like overall, this is where I've had an effect. The times I've tried to tweak it in the past have caused issues, but not on me. I'm still here. His eyes go wide, and he's like, "It's fine." But what I was making for Verano didn't have this in it, and he shakes the jar. So this is something. I guess some of this is also from the Grove, but I don't know that for certain. I tried to look up what was in it. This was given to me by someone I knew a long time ago. Actually, the woman I saw in the park.
Really?
Yeah.
And she's never told you what's in it?
No. Apparently her grandmother was like a witch or something, and this was a blend that she used for as a component. I don't know.
And you didn't discover what any of the ingredients were?
I looked up one.
You looked up witch's skin.
Yeah, it's called Witch's Skin. I found it in that Demi's place. A book on it, at least.
I see.
That was and it was flora and fauna from the Grove. So I guess that could potentially be in this mixture, but I don't know what else is in there. And I don't know if it's all from the Grove or not.
May I inspect?
Sure.
She's just gonna look. Can I see if I like?
He'll probably like
nature or
pour
anything?
some into like if
The
it's
witch's, just the entire
The
thing.
whole
the
like,
mixture.
yeah, the mixture.
I'll
yeah.
probably take some and like shake it into the black cap so you can kind of like see the finer particles like spread
Perfect.
out and like hand that to you. I mean, if you want like a magnifying glass, if you
Yes,
wanna look at it.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, roll.
Trust me, I've tried. But you might know.
I would say
fauna.
for you,
Flora.
you can roll whatever your better stat of nature or history, because it's both for you, really.
They're the same. Cool.
Like-
16.
It looks like there is little tiny, like, almost like shavings of wood. Specifically, the Dawnwood.
Yeah. Because I'm very familiar with that tree.
And you know that the Dawnwood, from the roots at least that were like in your realm, you know that they have healing properties. They also have healing properties, but it's not necessarily known as a healing wood. It's more of known as like an altercation, alteration. It has alteration properties, usually used for healing.
For killing or healing?
Killing.
Healing. Healing.
Okay, I don't know. Sorry, just like
Healing.
killing.
Healing. For healing. Sorry, I think there was like spit stuck in the back of my throat, so I was like, healing.
Healing.
Yeah, I added a fucking eesh.
So as I inspect and I find this out.
Keep in mind that Terrence said explicitly that he didn't know where he got this from and he didn't know what was in it, so you can't be mad at him.
Don't be mad.
Well, since we are in a bit of a circle of not sharing any of the information learned here today with anyone outside of it, yes?
Yeah, of course.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay.
Say it with more confidence. Terrence holds up his hands like a gun. Like,
I will not share your information, Terrence.
no, this is a circle of trust.
This has to be a circle of trust.
Technically, it's a triangle because there are 3 of us. But
Are you going to tell us something about you?
No, but I'm telling you something about the Grove, which is partially about me.
Okay, tell it.
Will you keep it?
I will keep it. So dear, so close.
listen, ladies. Terrence like crosses his arms like, listen, ladies, this is my livelihood. So if we could just like maybe play nice. I know you two had a bit of an issue, and I kind of don't understand it because your conversations are very vague. However, this is if I may be selfish, this is about me. So let's and trying to prevent me from maybe going crazy and killing everyone. So let's just form for this next statement a triangle of trust. Can we do that?
I'm not the one being belligerent here.
Triangle of trust.
Thank you.
Yeah, please tell me everything.
So, clearly you do not know what you have in here because there are shavings of the Dawnwood in here.
Oh.
Yes.
Really?
Oh!
How like is that like real? Like okay, is that like really illegal to like have?
Yes. Incredibly. You could be killed just for having this, so it's a very good thing that we have this triangle of trust. I will not tell anyone, and that is very good because you would be killed in your sleep.
Yeah, you
So-
sorry to interrupt, but with that you'd probably know that like really the Dawnwood is only supposed to be like siphon is the word, but like ingredient-sized, like taking ingredients from what's the word I'm looking for, like
Harvested.
harvested. Yeah, the Dawnwood is only supposed to be harvested if it's by trusted members of the Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you are touching the Dawnwood, and especially if you're from the Burg, also how'd you get in the Grove?
Exactly.
But like like it is only ever supposed to be touched by like like very high priests that are either in the Grove or in whatever secret places that people are allowed to. Like
not only that, not in like getting into the Grove, but like to the Dawnwood.
to the Dawnwood. The Dawnwood. Another thing I don't know if it's ever addressed. Probably just something that like I was like I feel like this is how it is, but just to address it now and be like this is definitely probably a fact. Is it probably is like an elite guard, Grovian guard of the Dawnwood, that even like your mother had to answer to.
Yeah.
If she ever had
Did
to do
anything.
anything with it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there is like an elite guard to the Dawnwood that are probably like dryad, either just I don't know if they're dryads made from the Dawnwood, probably not, but just like dryads that like these very strong dryads, and probably some treants that like guard the Dawnwood.
Yeah.
And like everyone answers to them, like they oversee the Grove. They are like the people of the Grove. Your mom was like, we got the instruction about the diamonds from them.
Yeah.
And we listened to.
It's like cool. Bet done. Okay. So definitely, please do not tell anyone about this because you would not live to see tomorrow.
Okay.
And we might not either, so this needs to stay very silent. But from what I know of the Dawnwood, it has alteration properties, which is probably why this is so effective in changing your entire physical form. From what I know, it's used for healing often, but
Before, when I made this for Verano, I didn't use this in Verano's batches. This was something I had explicitly for my own work. The body changed for a moment, but it went back to normal, and so that strength would just be carried on through the person's regular body. So, like, if I were to take it, I would have the strength, but I would still look like myself. With the addition of this is when
the physical change.
the physical changes stuck.
Interesting.
I don't know how this person got it. I honestly don't even know why they gave it to me.
They shouldn't have it. And it really shouldn't be here, of all places.
I don't know much about the Grove in general. I know it's like holy land and it's very much respected and obviously has a lot of privacy. It seemed like it would be almost impossible to get that close.
It should be. And the only ones who have access to this would never let it get out of their hands. Unless something very, very powerful either took it or affected them in some way to relinquish it.
I mean, is it not possible that there are people in the Grove that are just as corrupt as the people out here?
It's a possibility, but I don't think they would really want to work with Bergians, if I'm being honest.
Why do you?
I'm from here, more or less. I've spent more time in the Berg than I ever did in the Grove.
Oh. Do people do that a lot? Move?
Oh no. And it wasn't by choice.
Whittling. Ask the right questions.
I'm letting Terrence cook this one.
That's a good call.
I am a good cook. Okay, so, okay, the mushrooms, are they like super illegal to have? Like, you can have things from the Grove, right?
No, you shouldn't.
No, just like nothing.
Yeah,
I would say
nothing that's not like already
Yeah.
like traded between anyway. Yeah.
exactly, and the mushrooms
Same-
definitely would not have
Yeah,
been.
probably actually in the Berg, everyone would probably know this, but like if it's easier for you, that's like I'm not trying to feed you a line, but like if you would all know, like you're also not really supposed to have things with the wilds unless it's like things that are legally traded through from the
Yeah.
wilds.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I never shared these secrets with anyone then.
Yes, that was a very good call.
And I mean, this is a little morbid, but I'm kind of glad that if you tell anyone, it would mean death for all of us, so that way I know that no one's going to share this information.
For all of us. Yes.
So when it comes to, circle back, when it comes to tweaking the formula, I can try the best that I can, but it seems, we can do experiments, I think, and like see if anything changes, but in all honesty, I think it's going to be more of a, because this is such a harsh change from my normal self, it is just going to be what you said, a tolerance.
I'm also not sure if altering that blend will really be the best at tweaking. I think you might have as much as you can get from that, so maybe the other ingredients would be better to tweak.
Well, okay, so I point at the jar. I keep calling them spices. I just call it whatever. It's spice. Those are the body altering effects, and I point at the mushrooms. I'm like, those give the strength because I used those first, and the combination of the two is the result you see today. So I could. What I was supplying with Verano had those in them, the mushrooms. And they enhance the strength. No one knew about those, and no one knew about that.
Good.
But the most Verano knew is I used a mushroom, but he didn't. Like, whatever Vizrai made that was used at graduation was a bastardization of what this is, and I don't know what ingredients he used for that. It was green, right? Like a luminescent green. So I don't know if there's different kinds of these that could be used, but I don't know. I have no idea what he used. I think it's something akin to what Big T uses for the lights.
And he puts them in drinks, but never has this kind of effect.
No. Because I originally tried to buy those from him. I was new to the website. But
Then where did you get these?
I bought them off of somebody.
Just down there? And not Verano?
No, not Verano. But they were for after Verano assigned me the task of trying to make these serums. Obviously, he's the reason I was in Markside in the first place.
Is this someone anyone, either one or I would know?
The person I bought them from? No. Nah, he was just like a nobody, like drug dealer type.
Several down there.
Yeah,
But only several.
Only several.
Okay, everyone else is respectable.
everyone knows this.
Stop calling everyone a drug dealer, Terrence.
People have tattoos down here.
Looks like an alleyway where people might get tattoos.
Thank you for the information. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can make this last. I think I'm just gonna stay in here and make a stash for to keep safe. I should buy a safe. But yeah. I guess if you have any other questions, I can answer them. Or if we want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else.
You want to talk about the mail? I want to talk about the mail.
Now, because Verona worked for Balthazar and they did something akin to, or like because they were all involved, I wonder if the Vats are in Merkside.
That'd be the best place to hide them. And a lot of Merkside is not inhabited.
So that would be an easy place to put them. And there's one in the third, which is where the Echo Chamber is.
So it could be near there. It could be near Verona's warehouse.
Yeah.
If they were working
Past the
together.
black lights. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No one touches that area.
Exactly.
Well, the rats touch that area.
For Merksidian people, in every pocket they always have past the black lights, which is just like that last trim of like almost like UV, well, fantasy neon UV light. That's kind of like if you do get lost past the black lights, find the black lights and run back.
Yeah.
No one will be able to
No
come
one
for
will
you.
come get you,
Yeah.
and you will be.
That is
Yeah,
your
like look for the
fault.
black lights and run back.
Did I walk past the black lights to?
The warehouse is past the black lights.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we all been over there.
So yeah, that's a common pocket term of like don't go past the black lights.
Yeah.
We might have to.
Which is like
Well, like
an excellent place to hide things. Past the black lights, because no one wants to go past
you
there.
went past the black lights when you got the charcoal caps. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
did.
You did most of your stuff past the black lights.
It's like there's Sunnyside, there's Merkside, and then there's Merkside past the black lights, and don't go that far.
Well, we can tell that to the rest of the group, but like I said, I'm gonna make a batch. If you want to hang out, we can.
Absolutely.
So
But it sounds like we might have a first target of our investigation.
Not a bad idea.
I don't have all that many bad ideas actually. Some of them are pretty good. I don't know. I think it's just like crap, like putting things together. I'm gonna roll to make some more. I'm just gonna.
How many short rests are you gonna use?
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2. Wait, how many do I have? 6?
Yeah.
I use 3
Ooh.
because I'm gonna batch them and like make and keep them in probably in the keep, but like I'm also gonna probably go buy a safe.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Hey yo.
Shit.
29.
Damn.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
We don't have to RP it, but I'm gonna go buy a safe.
So it's looking like black lights might be the next move.
Yeah, as soon as we all get back, we're all gonna go meet Wash in the bathhouse, and we're the curse.
Well then.
He's
Terrence
passed
wasn't-
out. It's too hot in there, and it got to his head. He's unconscious.
He's hallucinating, actually. He's like, it is haunted in there.
Cigarette, just hang out as well.
Terrence wasn't
You're
gonna
right.
take a bath, but everyone's like, please.
Please take a bath. For the love of God.
Shove him in.
Last thing before we end today. Issa, when you get back, you do hear whatever. I don't know if it's a ring or whatever, but like you hear one of your many sending stones going off. As you pick up the one you got from Maud. Issa, you there?
Yeah, hi.
Something's going on at the Red Raven Adventuring Guild. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Ooh.
Ends with Rag.
The Table is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.